Americans want more than ice cream, right? Not that ice cream's not great, and not that you can't make a super premium ice cream, but if you look at the trends in food, right? Trends in food over the last 20 years in the States have come straight out of Europe. You know, think about that construction worker on his way to work in 1978, right? He had a cup of coffee and he had a donut in his hand. Okay, now he's got a latte and a croissant in his hand. What's the difference? The difference is that we've become a food culture, right? And if we don't embrace that food culture as a retailer, you're going to get run over, right? You can't just scoop ice cream anymore. That's not acceptable. Right? I mean, if I go to a party, do I remember the steak or do I remember the cake? Right? Do I remember the ice cream cone that my father took me when I was 6? That I remember. I don't remember any time he took me to get a salad, right? I mean, so if I can be a part of that kind of experience and be invested in my guests and have my guests invested in me, that's great. That's awesome stuff. Coming to Frozen Dessert University, I mean, if there were a lot of people in this class this week that don't have any experience, A, in the kitchen, and B, definitely making gelato. I think that if you were to ask people in this class, where are they now? Would they feel comfortable going back and starting a business? I think the answer is yes. I come with an advantage. I have a food background. So there was a lot of stuff that was review for me. But at the same time, I learned something new every day. I learned something about a better way to do things every day. And that's a credit to the instructors of this class. You know, we've drilled in every day and we've gotten tighter on the ability to understand the process. Starting at 40,000 feet in essence and then finally landing the airplane, you know, and figuring out how to make our own great recipes back in our own shops. It's easy to make great gelato with a great piece of equipment. It's really, really hard to make great gelato with not a great piece of equipment or a less than great piece of equipment. They're at the forefront of this industry. I mean, we've worked with pieces of equipment, and I've made frozen desserts along the way with equipment that's clearly not as good. I mean, that there's technology here that helps to make sure that you're going to get perfect product all the time.